I see all your pain. It's written in your eyes. You and I, we are one and the same. For better or for worse, our dreams are our curse. We are united in our pain. So tell me why we live like angels with no halos, walking blind in a wasteland, a graveyard, out of sight and out of mind. It must be crazy to live so aimlessly, and yet so confined. We survive. We are fighters and we break the rise alive. We break the rise alive. Even when you're on your own, you don't walk alone. I'm by your side. Somehow we survive. Tell me why we're gifted with such insight, but we're so blind to the demons that we all fight. Is this really by design? And if so, then what happened to our human side? If we can't let go of the hate in our souls, then I fear we've wasted our lives. We survive. We are fighters and we break the rise alive. We break the rise alive. Even when you're on your own, you don't walk alone. I'm by your side. Somehow we survive. We survive. We are fighters and we break the rise alive. We break the rise alive. Even when you're on your own, you don't walk alone. I'm by your side. Somehow we survive. Siamese, I know your name. Don't hide from me, 'cause I see all your pain. It's written in your eyes. You and I, we are one and the same. For better or for worse, our dreams are our curse. We are united in our pain. So tell me why we live like angels with no halos, walking blind in a wasteland.
I think you guys know what time it is. It's been a while. It has been. I got myself to blame on that one. I don't mean we're over, boys. That don't mean we're over. I've been waiting to do this. You feel me? I've been waiting to come back, make some big announcements involving Ring Warriors, and absolutely slay any and all competition out there, because, sorry, you just don't stand a chance. Best future tabletop role-playing game in existence. You know it's real. Trust me on that one. I thought I'd dress up for the occasion. Look a bit more dapper. Bring the noise, bring the looks. Set an example for the people at home sitting on their chairs, typing away like, I gotta get this thing out. No. You think you got what it takes to step into the ring with the prime article, the #1 man with a plan, ironclad, white pale tan that cannot be defeated. Some may even say sun-bleached. It's a thing. I mean, I watched that episode of SpongeBob SquarePants, didn't you? Sun-bleached, mate. It's what happens. But guys, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the live stream on Friday. It's Ring Warriors. With yours truly, TheXploder. Don't TheXploder Cole. Some people may know me as just X. What does this stand for? Extravagance? Excitement? Exuberance? And every other word in between, but more so, explosive. And ladies and gents, tonight, before we get started, I've got some big reveals for you. I've got some things that I want to lay down. I've got a new dev roadmap that I've made that I want to share with people to give an idea of what I'm working towards. Some major changes that are going to be working with the game. Some experimentation here and there. Will it work? Maybe. We don't know. We don't know fully whether it will work or not, but it might. And if it works, we may have just raised the stakes, boys. I don't know. I'm channeling my inner Jim Neidhart tonight. I'm just feeling that pure exhilaration through my veins to a point where I'm like, trust me. I'm hype. I hope you guys are hype. It's good to see you. Delir Wrestle Time. It's good to see you, buddy. Do apologize. It's been a while in general. Those of you that have not been on Discord, which, by the way, I don't know why you're putting it off. Why are you putting off? Join the most explosive Discord server this side of the millennium. Do it. Right now. It's down there in the panels. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's down there in the description. If you're watching this on Twitch right now, all you have to do is just type in !Discord in chat. And you will be linked to the most explosive Discord server in the world. It's as simple as. And there you can just meet up with like-minded explosive individuals like yours truly. Chat, chill, play games together. Bring streams to the next level, as we do. And have a great laugh while we're at it. That's what it's all about. But let's cut the chitter-chatter. Let's stop the plugs for 1 second. Feels like you've just put yourself into Ring Warriors universe just to make some announcements. Delir, buddy, pal, my friend, one of my main men, Madudikov, Broski, Bro Daddy. I don't know what the heck you're talking about. This is me, 24/7. 365. Every damn day. This is what you got to deal with. This is the lead developer of the greatest game known to mankind. Of course. He's got to look the part. He's got to sound the part. He's got to bring every part to the table. I'm also channeling a little bit of hero. I'm channeling a little bit of a bro that's been a huge inspiration. And I reckon anyone that's a diehard live stream viewer, you'd know who I mean, but only in inspiration, not in duplication. Because no one can ever duplicate that guy. But why would I even want to duplicate when I could just be myself? Ring Warriors universe is about to blow sky high. But anywho, as I said, we're going to cut chitter chat. I'm actually going to check if any of my guys are on Discord. Discord just went a little bit nuts. Tash is in Discord. She's in the server. Let's jump in. It's Tash.
Hello.
How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. And it's all cool. And
What do you
was
mean by you're doing alright?
I said I'm not like sad or anything. I'm not
You're
like
hype!
I'm hyped. I'm hyped. I is hyped. I is good. I is excited. I am ready to kick ass, even though it is Liam who shall kick ass first with Karrotov.
You see, now Tash, that was the correct answer. Well done. You don't get any free wrestle points, but you just get some gratification of knowing you did the right thing. Well done.
Yay! And I also like put the link to another sort of like sort of chat like server channel thing like on Discord. So
Nice.
if people were interested,
Yeah.
then they could come along, watch, and see the mayhem.
Oh yeah.
That is
It's the
like
most
Ring World.
explosive game on the planet. Being played by 4 people. Maybe 5, if the whole group can be here, but Vinny might not be available tonight, we'll see. The most explosive individuals known to mankind who know. No!
In
You've got to
fact,
feel it.
yeah.
Ooh.
In fact, they are so explosive that we are literally made of dynamite. It's
Damn.
beautiful.
It's legit. It's happened. Right there.
Heck yeah.
Bam. But you know what's even bigger? Ladies and gents,
What?
let's start the announcements. Let's get right into this. First things first. You may remember pictures such as this. Yes.
Okay.
Legendary original concept picture of Mike Jaws by our very own Tash.
Oh.
Where it all began, involving Big Daddy Mike, former holder of the World Hardcore Championship,
Heck yeah.
and one of our favourite characters that we love beating up and meeting up with.
Oh yeah. You love to hate him.
There you go.
I know that jazz.
I announced a while back that I had an artist that I found on Reddit, did some amazing artwork, and I was interested in working with him. I asked him, can you bring your take on the shark with the bark? Even though it doesn't really quite work because he's a shark and he doesn't really bark that much, but hey ho, you know what I'm getting at?
I mean, he could, but
He could potentially, but iffy. He came to the table, and after a while, he gave me a sketch because he was apologizing. It's been a busy time for him, and that's absolutely fine. It's been busy for everyone. This virus and whatnot. Been busy. It's fine. Family comes first and all that jazz. And a while back, you will remember this, which is the concept sketch for Mike Jaws that he was making. And it looks promising. It's got like a shark tooth necklace going on, nice leather jacket, big boy belt with the chains.
Oh yeah.
With the pants. You know what he's bringing to the table.
Heck yeah.
But what if I told you, after waiting for as long as we have, Mike is here. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the finished product of Mike Jaws. Again, the name of the artist is Victor Arcos. I found him on Reddit. Thank you very much, Victor, for your amazing work on Mike Jaws. As I reveal to you the final look and interpretation of Mike Jaws, I give you this.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Don't he look thick? Oof.
Oh boy.
He's got big boy arms, big boy shoulders, and a head that just screams, I'm gonna bite somebody.
Oh boy.
It looks like a 3D model almost. I know, right? I know. It's absolutely glorious. It's a beautiful piece of artwork. Worth the wait. And again, Victor Arcos, thank you so much for working with us. Thank you for bringing Mike Jaws to life. Ladies and gents, here he is.
Oh my goodness.
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Ah.
How does it feel, Tash? Your original idea brought to this. How do you feel?
I mean,
You're just gonna come and say
I think I'm still processing everything. Like, holy crud! Like, it does look amazing, and I do tip my non-existent hat and give like a bow to Victor Arcos for doing such an amazing job with bringing Mike Jaws to life, and just it's just brilliant.
It really is.
It is. It's so, and I do like the addition of like the shark tooth. I probably would have excuse me. I probably would have included it in like the original design. But no, it looks fantastic.
It's beautiful. And as I said, this is just an interpretation of Mike Jaws. You could take Mike Jaws in any direction you could possibly want, as you could do with any of our characters. Which is why I'm gonna try and clip this, and I'm gonna try and put this out there to anyone that may be interested. I'm putting out a challenge out there to anyone, any artist that is willing to step up to the challenge and become one of the most explosive artists known to mankind. How would you like to work with us on Ring Warriors? We've got Mike Jaws personified. I'm interested in one thing, and I'm gonna lay this down. I'm gonna put Mike Jaws away for 1 second. Because here's what I'm pitching you artists. How would you like to bring your interpretations of the main cast to life? Your interpretation of Lavanya Wreckable, Erg,
Liam Cyber
O'Reilly, Artemis, even some of the extra characters we've seen, such as Ace and Mountain, which are the outsiders, the current World Tag Team Champions. Jace Highwind, the current Ohio State Champion, which the guys are about to go against throughout this, which will go toe-to-toe against the Dastardly One. The one and only Dastardly One.
The
Which, by the way-
Doctor. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there you
The
go.
Dr. Thaddeus.
There you go. You could also bring him to life. There are so many characters. Sean Leafmeyer, head of the World Wrestling Organization, WWO. Any of the guys underneath him. Bring to life Bob and Maud.
Yes! Do it!
Wholesome couple of the entire series so far. Or any of the other legacy characters. It's all up to you. The challenge is out there. Even if you don't know what the heck I'm talking about, you don't know about any of these characters, do what you gotta do. My DMs are open. Just come on down. Come on, I'll work with you, you work with me. Together we'll make beautiful music together, beautiful artwork together, and just in case you weren't convinced, you'll be working with the most explosive man on the planet on the most explosive game that will come into the hands of every man, woman, and child known to mankind in the near future.
Heck yes.
And of course, this will be commissioned work, so I don't expect things to be done for free. I want to emphasize that. Because I think it's highly, highly professional to pay amazing artists for amazing work.
And also respectful too.
Yes.
Because
unless they are
everyone's got it.
completely willing to take time out of their lives to make something for free, which is completely up to them. Even then, I would still offer to give them a little bit in any form to say thanks. It's amazing. But the challenge is out there. Explosive artists of the world. Will you take on the challenge? Will you become one of the most explosive artists known to mankind and work on Ring Warriors? As I said, DMs are open. The gates are open. Come on down. Let me know. We'll do it. Yes, Tash, you were saying?
Oh no, I was saying huzzah!
Oh, yes. Oh, indeed. But we're not done there, folks. Oh, no. We got more. I guess you can even meme it and go, but wait! There's more!
There's more!
Yes. Specifically, if it works, this. The Ring Warriors development plan as of today. I came back from work today. It's been a long while since I've sat down and properly worked on the game. And as you can imagine, mostly down. Virus and things going on because your boy had to focus on himself. Had to focus, work at hand that needed to be done. Keep together, keep motivated, keep going, work on the stream, and all that jazz like I'm sure a lot of you people have seen. But we're taking steps. And the first step is to lay out a plan. It's always good to have a plan. As even dastardly Mr. Thaddeus, he knows, he makes plans.
Oh yeah, he does make plans.
There you go. So it's very important. Let's go through these one by one, and I'll explain what I mean as we go through them. There are a lot of basic ones. Like first one that we see right here, we've got alphabetize races, styles, gimmicks, and move list. Very straightforward. Basically going over wrestler's manual, alphabetizing everything, so everything is nice and in alphabetical order, mostly to keep certain people happy. Not naming names, but you know. You know. I mean that in a good way, though. Not because it needs to be done. It generally needs to be done. The integrity system test to replace regular HP. I believe we're joined by another boy. It's Foxy.
Yes. Yes, it is me.
Did you miss
So,
the reveal of Mike Jaws?
Damn. So, which episode are we on this week?
Quite frankly, I can't even remember. It's been that long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I generally can't remember. I'm sorry.
Because
I was in
because
the right
it's-
frame of mind, and then that curveball me.
yeah, because well, last time we were in the Battle of the Barnyard.
Yes, still technically there.
Yeah, still technically there, but wait. I'm asking because there is little thing that my Prime gaming subscription took a dip, and I actually don't have the 60-day video history available for me. Available for myself this
Oh,
week.
man. That's fine. Like we'll go with episode X.
Yeah.
Why not? When in doubt,
Yeah.
put an X in it.
Yes.
Simple as. Do it like that. Anyway, integrity system test to replace regular HP system. A lot of eons ago, we spoke about this system. How it was going to replace regular HP. How your integrity was going to be all you needed to get through a fight. The valuable resource that will stop you from going down every 5 seconds. We'll be bringing it to life very soon and giving it a proper, thorough testing. We also have a brand new skill system that will replace, potentially, every single style that we have currently in the game. I know, huge. Absolutely huge. Changing everything? Are you mad? Of course I am. Are you kidding? I'm absolutely crazy. What do you think? I'm a single entity. One man making an entire tabletop role-playing game. And you're thinking I'm mad? I was there years ago. Anyway. New skill system. Point buy skills. Prototype name talent points. Where the main gist of this system is, when you begin the game, you choose your style to start with. Let's go with technician. There's technicians on my head. So let's say you start as a technician, and when you start as a technician, you get 2 technician points, and you get 1 talent point. Or 1 technician point and 2 talent points. And it works as simple as this. Your technician point can go into technician skills, where you can purchase the technician skill you want. If you get multiple technician skills, you can keep purchasing the different technician skills. Or you can keep leveling up the technician skill you already have to make it even more beastly. And become the ultimate being that can do that thing that no one else can do better than you. The talent points going to general skills that will just make you an even better wrestler in general. Whether you want to jump off the top rope, whether you want to put your opponent into submission holds, whether you want to suplex day in and day out, all day, every day. You'll be able to buy it and do it. And level it up as you go through it. And this will also revolutionize how we do multi-styling. So instead of you simply leveling up and choosing, I feel the criteria, I'll take a dip in strong style. No. This time round, you'll get your technician points, which are limited to just the technician tree. Oh, limitations. But this is where the talent points come in. You want to branch out. You want to grab a little bit of strong style because you like the idea of beating your opponent to a pulp. And you like the look of their skills that they have. You can buy it. You can buy it with talent points to get into it. And then as you level up, you'll get a technician point and a strong style point as well as your talent points. And it keeps going and going and going. There is no ceiling. You could be level 20 and still keep going. This is how we change the game. Why would I even limit you, the people, the fans, the wrestling crew, to just 20 levels? 20 levels of the same thing over and over again. Yeah, you have variation between the classes. Of course you do. But again? And again? No. Now I give you infinite possibilities. Infinite leveling. Infinite reality. It's all in the palm of your hands and in the absolute joy of your imagination. Think about it. You want to start as a high flyer, jumping off the top rope, doing crazy stuff, flipping back to your original position, but as you flip back to your original position, taking your opponent with you into not 1, not 2, but 3 suplexes back to back. Into a final, giant, cataclysmic, high-flying dive onto them. You can make that. You can make anything you could possibly want. The ideas I have to make this system a reality, going to blow minds, potentially have thousands, maybe even tens of thousands of potential combinations once I put it all together. It's going to be a lot of work. It's going to take a while. Because effectively we're going to be adding in new stuff that I've been thinking of ever since creating the original table of 20. We're going to be adding in a lot more stuff, reworking stuff, so that it works as a buy-in skill. Also altering it a little bit as it works with the new system and increases that we're going with integrity system and all that jazz. Everything's being manipulated around to make it look and feel like the best game you've never played because you just didn't know this existed. But you know now. That's a start. Big hype, big dreams. Coming soon. That's one of the major things. Adding a collection of new skills, as I said, goes hand in hand with a new skill system, tied to individual styles as well as general skills. And one other thing as well, unique skills to gimmicks. You thought picking a gimmick was like picking a background in Dungeons and Dragons, where you just get like an item from your time traveling out there, and then maybe some additional little stat bonuses here and there. A little bit here. I can understand Arcana a little bit better than you can. No, none of that. Yeah, you have your starting money. That goes without saying. Goes without saying. You're gonna have your starting bits, but you're also gonna have a unique skill catered to that gimmick that makes you stand out that little bit more. If the integrity is going where I think it's going, I've got a few ideas for skills and such. Delir, good boy. Top man. Tell you what, while we're at it, Delir's actually part of the beta test squad. You want to be a part of that? Hit me up on Discord. Let me know you want in. When we get the people together, we will test it with a new squad and see what you think about the game as we go ahead. But yes, unique gimmick skills coming in. You may start channeling your inner Doink the Clown. And your unique skill may be that you just have a little pretty flower on your apparel at all times. You can squeeze water into your opponent's eyes, giving them a debuff and giving you a buff, allowing you to just sneak in a little bit more fun into your matches. Maybe you're a construction worker. You go into a match. You have your utility belt around you. Your utility belt is kind of like Batman's utility belt, only you don't have half the things that Batman has. No, you just have the Fix-It Felix tool belt of hammers, spanners, maybe a few screws. And what if I told you that a construction worker may just be able to construct weapons whilst in the ring, whilst in the middle of a match, in between moves? It could happen. And you could be insane. This is the level of creativity we've got going into these gimmick skills. Coming soon. Looking forward to it. Reworking the unique skills of current styles so that they work a little bit better. So that when you buy in to the skill of your choice, and when you start at level 1 with the skill of your choice, it's not as simple as, oh, I get to heal people, great. No. It'll be catered to what that style does best. So you get an idea of what that style brings to the table, what playstyle it's bringing in, what you're going to be doing, how much fun you're going to be having, and all that jazz. It's going to set you up right. Because I feel as if there's not enough of that at the moment. I need to tighten it up. Just a little bit of a tight. Add to the move list, the already expansive move list getting even bigger with variations. Because you can't just have 3 versions of a suplex. There are at least 10, maybe even 20. Some even say 50. Am I mad enough to add all 50 variations of a suplex? Well, it's coming soon for a reason, because I don't know. I don't know. I'm crazy, but am I that crazy? It could be. Absolutely could be. And last but not least, so far, because this development plan will chop bits off as we go along, we'll add things on that we need to work on. But last thing so far, adding unique rival skills for game masters, creating their own rivals for their own games. Because the rival system is a great idea to help you create the opponents for your party are going to come across every so often, maybe even all the time, and the guys they want to keep, they want keep coming back, so they can just wail on them and beat them up again and again and again, but the rivals keep striking back. It's a constant cycle of, oh my god, oh my, this is fun. And I want to add some unique ideas to the Rival Creation Club, you guys make your boys extra boyish. Just saying. Legendary actions. Sit back, D&D. You've had your time. Step back. Gygax. You did it. You set up the groundwork for future tabletop RPGs. I respect that. I have nothing against Dungeons and Dragons. Heck, I'm super hyped about the new D&D book coming out that's going to expand the universe even more, change up character creation. I'm hyped about that. I can't wait for that. Still not Ring Warriors though, is it? Still not the most explosive game of all time. You tell you what I can't find. I can't find Pathfinder or Starfinder anywhere because it's so non-existent. See, even the dog agrees. I heard that dog in the background. It went woof. You heard
Yeah,
it.
that was my dog.
Exactly. The dog agrees, and when you hear a dog agreeing, you know it's true. That's it's simple as. No, we're not putting a dog race into Ring Warriors. God damn it.
Oh, gosh darn it, Dom.
Zootopia expansion coming soon.
Just
A
wait.
running meme. It's gonna happen out of pure peer pressure.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna hate
Let's
every
just-
second of it, but I'll do it.
I'm just gonna wait here and let your mind do the work for me. I don't need to do anything.
Good man. So, one last look, because Foxy, did you see Mike Jaws?
No, but just a moment.
Because I will put Mike Jaws back on screen so you can see. I
Yes.
can see something like a rival skill that's basically summon two dudes with a skill that says they don't actually add to the player count of a match. So technically your match with them is a 1v1, but in reality you're fighting three dudes and it turns into a 3-on-1 handicap match. Delir,
Oh.
you're singing my kind of music. What makes you think that I'm not already started writing something like that down? Maybe even, I don't know.
And here we are.
Necro wrestling? Oh.
Yeah.
What?
A necromancer that wrestles? And summons zombies when he wrestles his opponents? Oh. It could happen. I may have just
Yeah.
dropped something there. Ooh, what have I done? Anyway. Let's move on. Let's reveal Mike Jaws yet again for the people at home that didn't see him. Especially Foxy that's here.
Mm-hmm.
So again, go over it. We have original interpretation of Mike Jaws by our very own Tash. Brilliant
Yes.
in his own way. Especially loving the thumbs down. Love it. Love the face. He's so happy to bring misery to his opponents. It's great because he knows how good he is. Simple as. Then we have the original sketch from the artist Victor Arcos. Beautiful. Beautiful sketch. Gives you an idea of what he's going to bring to the table. And then once again, the God, the Maverick, the Shark, the Great White. Like Jaws.
Nice. Oh, very nice.
Beautiful. And like I said, challenges out there for you artists. Get on it. Come on down. Hit me up. DMs open. Commissions ready. Bring my party to life. Bring the characters to life. Any which one you may please. The challenge is out there. Will you step up to it? Well, do it.
Do it now. I mean, what?
But you know, guys, gotta be serious once again. Don't like being serious, but sometimes you gotta be serious. You know what time it actually is right now?
It is 8:15.
That is definitely the correct answer. You know what time I'm thinking it is?
Dinner time. I mean, what?
I mean, that would be, second dinner?
Second dinner?
That's all well and good. What about second dinner? Maybe we'll think about it. Bring in a Papa John's for everyone in chat. I'll do that. Maybe. Possibly. Could happen. Who knows? But, no. It's game time.
Yes, it is.
Heck
Lovely,
yes.
lovely cheeky transition there. Ladies and gents, that may have just joined in, regardless of where you are in the world, welcome to Ring Warriors, the tabletop role-playing game featuring wrestling, all about wrestling, and is wrestling. Created, developed, being currently designed, worked on, and made even better of the most explosive man on the planet right here. The TheXploder. TheXploder Cosmic. My name's right there. You can read it. It's right there. Tonight, sadly, Vinny will not be joining us. He's been having difficulties with his phones. Can't be helped. Gotta look after his bits. But he's here in spirit. Carry on. After his amazing match when we were last here on Ring Warriors. But tonight, it is about two individuals battling it out in the middle of the ring. We're going to hype up one of those guys in just a second. But we are joined by Tash, the artist, the Maverick. I'm trying to think of a third name off the top of my head, but I didn't have one, so sorry, Tash.
That's okay. It's fine.
Currently playing as the #1 contender against Jace Highwind, the current standing Ohio State champion. Playing as the dastardly one. The little conniving fool, some may call him. Some may even call him that guy that twiddles his mustache. He is indeed Dr. Thaddeus the Dastardly.
With the tip of his hat and the twirl of his tash, he is going to give Chase Highwind a good old smash.
Love it. Love it indeed. And of course, but it's hype. We're looking forward to that. But tonight, facing against a returning wrestler to the series. But we've only really seen a couple of times. In fairness. A couple of times. But, and I think this is the first time the party's actually fought him. Now to think about it. Because the only other person I remember him fighting was Radovan Rekabor, the current World Heavyweight Champion. In the world of Ring Warriors. But Karrotov. And I know I'm going to get this next bit wrong because Tash is just hearing out, ready to pounce.
Yep.
Bulgarian Supreme.
Belarussian.
God damn it.
They both begin with a B.
Yes.
Kind of the same thing. I wasn't
They have
necessarily-
I think they have 2,000 to 3,000 kilometers between them.
Alright! I was 50% wrong. Okay, I'll take that. But, Belarussian Supreme. Circus Strongman Supreme, who lifts carrots for days. Karrotov, the Great. Going one-on-one against our very own current reigning. And, well, current reigning on two fronts. Reigning British Strongstyle Champion. And highest body count
Yes.
of Ring Warriors so far of any of my playable characters. The Hacker. The Cyber Warrior. The Inframaniac. Some may even call him that fluffy mofo.
Yeah.
Liam Cyber O'Reilly.
Yes.
The
I am
Barbarian Foxy.
here and ready to put the Karrotov in a body bag.
Alright.
No! Mark Karrotov!
Yes.
We'll see how it goes. As we start, ladies and gentlemen, please keep in mind, in the chat, you will notice there is a little X in the corner of your chat box. What is it? It's X marks. You earn your X marks by watching the stream. If you click it open, you will see there are many things you can do with your X marks. There are Ring Warriors specific things you can do. More of those things coming soon to the live streams. You can be more interactive. You can roll and give one of our party members a perfect hit, maybe even an NPC a perfect hit, or even roll a 1 to anyone you just don't like. Keep that in mind as we keep rolling ahead. And if you're watching this on YouTube thinking, I don't see any X marks, you gotta watch the stream live next time, Billy. I know you're the brother of Jimmy. He features in my new voiceovers for my live stream bits. So, don't know what you're doing, Billy and Jimmy. Gotta watch the streams when they're live, not any other time. You know by now. Anyway, that's done. Where were we last left off? I tell you where we last left off. Erg came back victorious after an amazing match with a returning the Phoenix, Eric Dance, a good friend to Erg and the party from a long while back. However, Thaddeus had never been met him, in fairness. And Thaddeus has been spending a long time in his Dastardly cave. Some may even call it the D cave, but we won't go that far. That sounds a bit cheeky. And he's been contemplating a lot about things. Maybe even having a little bit of double personality, back-to-back troubles as he battles with his own mind. But a new battle is coming up, as at the Battle of the Barnyard in Ohio. The next big match of the night, after being called from their own little trailer. It is, of course, Liam Cyber O'Reilly versus Karrotov. Bob gave the nod over to Liam. Liam has accepted.
Mm-hmm.
And so now, Liam, I pitch to you. How are you going to enter this open-air arena?
Well, Liam has a long black leather trench coat on with some shades, of course, because it's sunny.
Yes.
He just basks in his own glory already. And he is actually carrying a boombox with him.
Ooh.
With going for there is some Metallica playing on the background.
Lovely. Which I won't be playing on stream due to copyright concerns.
Yeah,
But
because
good
of
call
copyright
regardless.
concerns.
We could say what the song is so that you can listen to it on Spotify later. I just won't play it here.
Yes. It is just a moment, I'll actually check.
I was going to say
on
there's
it.
a lot of good Metallica tracks you can play right now.
Yeah. I think it was Now That We're Dead
Good shout.
from their newest album, actually.
Ooh, good shout. I have to actually add that to the Ring Warrior Spotify playlist.
Yes.
I'll remember to
It
do that
is
after the stream.
Yes. It is
Good shout.
actually a great song.
I haven't actually heard it yet, but I'll add that to my must listen.
Oh, you haven't heard that yet?
Not yet. No, I've been slacking. Sadly.
And have you watched the latest WrestleMania?
Oh, what? The one from earlier this year that was over 2 nights.
Yes.
I have watched that. Yes. I probably didn't clock onto
Yeah.
the song in the background.
It
I was
is
there for the wrestling.
it is the background song for the legend known as Mark Galloway, also
Oh,
known as the Undertaker, as he was arriving to the Boneyard match.
that was a good match, though. Such a good match.
It was
Oh my
such
God,
a
it was so
good match. Yeah. But yeah, it's coming through the speakers, and he's just walking. You know, like how people used to hold up like boom boxes right next to their head
Of course.
that way. Yeah.
Very good. Very, very good. I love it. And as you enter, you may... Oh, what's that? What's that we're hearing? Is it actual crowd cheers we can actually hear on the stream as well? Ooh. Wow. You're entering the ring, the crowd going nuts. Seeing
Yes.
Liam Sudder O'Reilly, another champion, coming to the ring who they don't get to see very often. They're hyped. I mean, if Erg bring what he brought to the table, what's stopping you? For stealing the show
Yeah.
yet again. Raising the stakes. Brilliant, you come on down, boombox high, getting into the ring, everyone getting hyped, feeling Metallica flowing through them. You see a couple of metalheads in the front, really know what you're talking about, friggin' moshing. What it's all about.
And in the middle of it actually is just a small part of Metallica. Then the song changes to Detroit Rock City by Kiss.
Very nice. Very nice. A sudden U-turn.
Yes.
Because as we all know by playing Uno, no one expects the no U card.
Yeah.
So powerful. Very good.
Yes.
Great tracks, great minds, great crowd, great reaction. All great. But is it really that great? Ash, do me a favour.
Yes.
Roll me a d12. And see if this
Okay.
crowd really is hyped by the sudden music twist.
I totally forgot to log myself into the lemon like Roll20 thing to roll dice and things. But okay,
Also, I need to roll the masked power.
Yes. You roll that. You get started.
It was 1d4 or 1d6.
I believe I just got my... What's his manual?
I want to say it is a D4, but
I would also say D4. Just gonna double check, because I say D4, but then there's a part of me going... Could be wrong.
so for the D12, that's a 5.
Ooh. Crowds suddenly dampened their cheers.
Mhm.
They were really digging Metallica. Why did you have to suddenly change it to Kiss? They enjoy it. They're not crapping on Kiss. Who does? Obviously, people that
Yeah.
really suck and don't understand good music. But the sudden change from Metallica to Kiss, they're just looking at you thinking, really? That change?
It,
No transition? No mix?
it's I'm not here to be liked.
Oof.
Oh,
Oof. Look at this
I'm
heel.
here to wrestle.
Oh, he's sucking it in. Oof.
look at this douche. I mean, what?
There you go, though. That's what it's all about. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Mars power. Here we go. That 1d4
Hey!
is 1d4. Well done.
Righty.
10 points to Gryffindor for anyone who got that. So, you're in the ring.
That's two.
Everything's great. Dandy, waiting for your opponent to appear. As you look on the other ramp, the other causeway, staring down to the ring, you look over there, and you do see a silhouetted figure just standing there, quite large size. Some may even say brutish in appearance. But as he stands there, you notice that his silhouette of just him standing suddenly turns into a silhouette of him standing and lifting a mysterious set of items as he's just pumping them as he takes steps forward out of the darkness and into the light. And as he's stepping into the light, the crowd kick on up Yet again, seeing Belarussian Supreme, the man, the myth and legend that took the blows from a world heavyweight champion and is still here to tell the tale. Still never stopped. Because how can you stop potentially the world's strongest rabbit? I'm of course talking about Belarusian, Lachlan, manliest man and strongest guy to ever grace a squared circle. Some know him as the circus performer that can lift pretty much anything known to mankind. Some say he is even training to potentially lift up the very mountains of the Himalayas themselves. Some may say he's mad, others just say he is Karrotov.
The big hair!
Big hair Karrotov, bright white in his fluffy Lachlan fur, big fluffy ears, making the kids going absolutely insane because they love Karrotov. He's a child-friendly character that everyone enjoys. Coming down the ring, lifting 2 massive steel hardened boxes of carrots, pumping them and lifting them as he's walking down the ring, looking left, looking right, nodding to the people around him as they're going crazy, and he's just going, yes, lifting like only I can. Look at the muscles of Supreme. And as he gets close enough to the ring, he drops them down, causing a mini quake that everyone can feel around him, thinking, oh god, they are heavy. Damn, he's real. Ooh, the shudders. Ooh. As he takes his steps up, climbs through the ropes, goes up to one of the sides, puts his fists up into the air in celebration. So the crowd go wild, absolutely ecstatic over the fact that Karrotov is here in all his glory. So beautiful. And this is when you know this is going to be not just, this ain't going to be your EG13 I can't believe it's not butter kind of match. Oh no. We're going Yorkshire tea utterly butterly, ladies and gentlemen, as... Do you even know where I was going with that? I have no bloody idea. Yorkshire tea, utterly butterly, fun times. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. As Karrotov looks over to Liam, crowd just simmering down a little bit. Just a little bit. Giving Karrotov the time to come to the middle of the ring and extend a hand out to Mr. O'Reilly. Looking at him and going, Karrotov may be supreme, but he is honest wrestler, full of honest wrestling values. Shake hand of Karrotov and let us wrestle like nobody has seen a wrestling match before.
Liam just comes to the middle of the ring and just shakes his hand.
Oh, very good, very good. Can I just say shout out to Delir in chat? Absolutely killing it with the reference to Punch Out. It was just saying, and his name is Soda Hopinski.
Oh my god.
I love that.
Yeah.
Why should that be a spin-off of a new character coming soon? No, let's do it. Absolutely. But yes, the shaking of hands, quite righteous, honourable. Do you decide to do you do anything else while shaking Karrotov's hand, Liam, or are you quite satisfied with a hearty handshake? Up to you.
Yeah, I'm quite happy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You do that manly shaking of the hands. Take a couple of steps back into your appropriate corners. Referee doing a really good professional job coming up to both of you. Checking like the boots, shorts, the attire, making sure nothing's hidden, nothing out of the ordinary. This is going to be a nice, clean match between the two of you. clean as a wrestling match could be. As referee does the hand signal to the outside, ding ding ding. We are ready for the match. Let's freaking go. So, let's start by rolling a d12, see who goes first in turn order as we get things underway.
Wow.
That's
Not me.
Oh no.
That's a natural one.
Oh no. One to you. What did Karrotov get? Definitely not a 1. Just put it that way. Okay. With that in mind, as the bell rings, you would look at Karrotov and you would think, okay, Karrotov's quite bulky. There's no way he'll have some kind of crazy speed behind him. But no, it's like as if all of a sudden as the bell rings, he's dashed over to you faster than lightning itself, scaring you out of your shins. Some of the people in the audience just going, huh? What? How did he do that? But as they're contemplating it, he clutches your waist and just squeezes you against him for an old school style bear hug. But does it connect? Well, as we're hoping. Let's have a look. That going out. That is a 15 versus your AC.
Yes, it goes through.
Okay, it does get through. Belarussian Supreme squeezing his opponent. The bear hug just ripping into your back and into your front, making you feel like a right sandwich. As people in the crowd really ecstatic already that it's already getting this hype. Dealing 6 points of damage to you to kick things off. But there's a thing about a bear hug. You're in a position that's perfect for a certain follow-up move that Karrotov loves to put on. Can he land the belly-to-belly suplex? Ooh, this may not be as successful. That's only a 10 versus your AC.
That fails.
Okay, that's not very good. He performs for belly-to-belly, but it's not as efficient as he was planning to, resulting in his belly-to-belly suplex only dealing 3 damage instead of what would normally be 6. Bad times. But am I sensing the Karrotov went to the Belarussian Luchador College of Wrestling? Because he seems to be doing it again.
What?
But sadly, that's even worse. That's only a 9 versus your AC.
No.
Oh, that's only a 3 damager again. But maybe, just maybe, can Karrotov believe in his Supreme and make this last belly-to-belly count? No way. It's a 1. It's Karrotov, what's happened? Seriously. You were good in my test runs, but no.
Oh.
As he lifts you up from the second belly-to-belly, looking to land you down for the third, he just goes through a motion, slamming onto the ground, but not on you. You managed to break out of the hold, and you're now standing over the top of Karrotov. As he went a little bit too hard to the ground, shook himself a little bit, and he's just thinking, supremacy! Ugh! It spins in my mind! As he is now counted as downed because of that severe miss. Which does rotate over to your turn, Liam. Let's see what you can do.
Well, Liam is actually just gonna go with a double boot scrape.
Oof.
As
Old
he
school
is.
heel style of wrestling right there. I'm guessing that's against his face, or is that against anywhere in particular?
To his face, yes.
Ooh. Proper heel antics right there. Grabbing your ankles, positioning yourself just right, and just scouring down onto the face of Karrotov. How could such an honourable guy who started off shaking his hand start doing this to our beloved Karrotov, boy. Well, that's for fun of it, isn't it? It's wrestling. What do? Roll me an attack for
Yeah.
that, please.
That is 8. It's 14.
Ooh, 14. That's good. That hits. Well done. How much damage does that do to Karrotov, my friend?
So I think it does 6 because my smarts is 6.
Ah, yes, double X scrape smart. Yay, let's get back. Yeah. Calculating these totals. There we go, lovely. Double foot scrape scraping at the face. Crowd just going, ooh, having a sense of, oh no, he's not that kind. Ooh. They could feel every little bit of that scrape. That's only part one of your sequence. What else you got? Also, shouts to Aaron Ayers Rabbit. Hope I said that right in chat. How you doing, buddy?
Well, Liam is being an honorable one, and he actually helps Karrotov up.
Oh. What is this?
What?
But then,
Now, I will say, what is your weight
Mhm.
class?
cruiserweight.
Karrotov is quite heavy. This is going to take a bit. I need you to roll me a power check, see if you can lift him up. And don't worry, this isn't part of your sequence. This is separate.
1d6
Yep,
plus
D6
my power.
plus your power. It's 2.
Yes, it is 2, and that's a 6
Tell you what,
in total.
let me set the threshold of what you may need. Let's have a look. You know what? That's actually good. It's actually good. Karatov's been like quite badly hit by the scrape. He needs a bit more of a hand, and he's more allowing of a helping hand. So you help him get up, like you extend your hand out, help him get up. The crowd's just like in a sudden sense of, huh? What? Huh?
And
Do that?
then, wait a minute.
Bearing in mind, ladies and gents, this is the most Foxy has ever fought of attacks in the history of tabletop role-playing
I
games.
know.
Liam will then take Karatov's hand and use the momentum to Irish whip him into the ropes.
Ooh.
And then does a rebound clothesline as
Lovely.
he is coming back.
Okay, brilliant. You already did the power check, so I won't let you roll it again. So you were successful in doing the Irish whip. Send him out flying. Goes into the ropes opposite you as he bounces off, looking back at you. And what clothesline was it again as you were coming back at him?
Rebound clothesline.
The classic rebound. That even
Yes.
better. Delirium Chat giving you a perfect hit against Karrotov. They say this is powerful, he says. Woof. Giving you a perfect hit with that rebound suplex, as it just feels as if Karrotov perfectly comes moving in to that forearm as it swings and takes him down faster than he's able to clock it. Oof. Big oof. Let's calculate that
Yeah.
damage. So, this is going to do maximum with your favor. How much
That's
damage is
12.
that? 12.
12 plus. So it's my favorite is 12. So if it's double, so it's 24.
No, it's just your favor stat. Unless you have any abilities that buff you doing the clothesline.
Wait, I'll check.
Forward.
No.
But it's still pretty
No,
good.
I don't.
12 damage is
Yes.
still pretty beastly.
Yes, it is.
This is a perfect hit as well. It's like as if you've clocked onto him not too soon after he's rebounded off of the ropes. And as you did, he just snaps, cracks onto the floor with a very sharp snap. And as he clocks onto the floor, the crowd... Let's actually see what they're feeling right now. Tash, can you give me a crowd roll, please?
1d12 coming up. It's a 10.
Oh, the crowd. What's that I hear? Cheers! Ooh, even though there's some dirty antics being done, they can't help but feel the hype of some good old-fashioned wrestling.
Yeah,
Love it. These are country folk. They're in love with pretty much anything quite simple. It's all good. Very good. You got anything else in your pocket, Liam?
He is just gonna walk a little bit further off, but and keeping eye on Karrotov.
Right. Karrotov's still in a down state, so well done. You've done very good. Very, very good in your turn. As we rotate over, back to Mr. Carroty Goodness himself. He is going to spend half of his movement stepping up, which isn't a lot. Well, it's going to mean his movement's very limited, sadly, what he's able to do. But as he gets up, he looks over into your general direction and gives you a look that a lot of people in the audience that are fans of Karrotov hasn't seen him pull off in quite a long time. Because, fun fact, this is a Ring Warriors history fact for anyone out there. Karrotov, before he became a family-friendly icon, before he became Belarussian Supreme, and before he joined the circus to become that friendly guy, not a lot of people remember that Karrotov was in prison. And while he was in prison, he was malicious. One of the most powerful, lifting, and possibly even one of the deadliest inmates the prison had ever seen. Prisoners had even called him the Hare with the Deadly Stare. And he's giving you that right now, as he is just giving you a powerful stare right in your general direction. Some of the people in the crowd already being shocked. A slight whiff, something not quite alright, just goes past your nose as you think of someone in the front row may not have held it in. Bear with me whilst I'm just getting sheets with a good place. This is, of course, him using the powerhouse move, larger than life. So, you need to make me a power save, which is a d6 plus your power, and we'll see what happens.
And that's a 7.
Now, Liam, you're used to staring into the eyes of danger. I mean, you used to be in wars. You battled hard for your country and your people, and you've seen crap that make kids cry every day. There's something about this madman staring into your heart and soul that makes you think, oh my god, are you actually wrestling a demon? A carrot-based demon? Maybe. As even though your top half may be absolutely fine, you're quaking in your boots! Oh! You have harm on your next attack. Please make a note of that.
Alrighty.
Okay. And with that being established as a bonus function, he is now going to look in your direction and slowly stamp towards you. And as he stamps towards you, he is going to grab you onto your shoulder, just simply look at you and just go, "You are very good, Foxman. You bring Belarussian Supreme something that he has not been witness to for quite some time. I respect you for this."
I see.
But I'm afraid that you cannot win, as Karrotov must represent for all of Belarusia, and for anyone that supports Karrot Supreme. And as he does that, he attempts to lift you up. Which is quite easy because you're cruiserweight. But as he lifts you up over his head, it's like as if the crowd know what's coming. As he attempts to lay down a move. What is it? Well, we're going to find out in just a sec. Can he even hit it first? Oh lord. It's a perfect hit.
Damn,
As
nice.
Karrotov takes you from a lifting position over his head, wraps you over his shoulders, and begins to just crank you over his huge shoulder line with an over the back backbreaker, dealing a very powerful 12 points of damage to you.
Yes.
And as he is doing that to yourself, he's looking to the crowd, and he's trying to get them riled up by stamping, as the crowd cheering up and clapping with his stamps. And as he does, he flings you off of his back, and as you're in midair, he goes into position and leaps after you, grabbing you into a downing position as he plans to powerbomb you down to the mat. Will it hit? Will be successful, right? There's a 13 versus your AC.
That's a 13, so we are gonna roll for it.
Or potential counter-attack situation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens. Straight D12s, no bonuses. First dice wins. Or should I say highest number wins? Let's have a look. What did you get?
That's a 9.
And Karrotov gets a 6.
Ooh.
As you're being grabbed in midair, being brought down, Karrotov grabs you by your legs first sticking up into the air and tries to bring you into a position where he can latch his legs over your arms, ready for that powerbomb. But as he's bringing his legs up, you're just able to move your arms out of the way so he can't latch it on. Now, what are you going to do in this position as a move to counterattack?
Can I just kick him in the face?
Yes, you can.
So, yeah.
simple
Liam is
kick
just
to the
gonna kick
face.
him. Yes, kick to the face.
I'll make this equal your smarts because you've been very intelligent about this.
Yes. That, and it is another 9.
Ooh, it's a hit. Not as hard as you would be hoping for it to be, but it's definitely a kick in the face, and it stops any plans he has for a powerbomb anytime soon. You clock him, and he kind of sees it coming, and it kind of clips part of the side of his face as he just scuffs it past. You both land down onto the mat, on your feet. No powerbomb been made, which you did successfully counter, and takes a little bit of damage. He'll take 3 points of damage because that involved you were smart.
Yes.
Okay, can he hit? Wait. Stuff. Right. And with that in mind, Belarussian Supreme just simply crack his knucks and get into an open-handed, large-looking stance. Make himself look big and ready for what you're going to bring to the table as we rotate to you.
Well, first of all, Liam is just gonna say, the bigger target you make yourself, it's easier to hit. And Liam is gonna go for a backflip kick.
Ooh, stylish.
And using his masked power.
Oh, here we go. Go.
So it's a normal roll, I believe.
Yes, it would be.
Yes. And that's a 16.
Ooh, it's a definite. There we go. As that backflip kicks clocks onto Karrotov, rocking him back. As he still keeps the stance, but he did have to take one step back after being clocked in by it. Now, backflip kick. That is, for anyone interested, by the way, masked power, the luchadors, allow you, so basically, as you heard earlier, Liam rolled a d4 at the start of the encounter, and that represents the amount of times that he can roll additional damage, or how many times he can roll damage with his favor stat this encounter. And how many did you roll on your d4?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, very good. This is one pop-up, I think. We're done. And, okay, I need to remind myself. Back, Kiku, which involves your cunning. Very good indeed. But that adds up to quite a lovely bit of damage. Holy cow. That's 12! 12 points of damage, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
12 points of damage. Gotta love a bit of the count. He's always there. Love it.
Yes.
As I said, the backflip kick clocking him into his head, but he's still keeping that stance as best as he can be to take a step back after being clocked by the backflip kick. Any follow-ups?
Yes, there is.
Ooh.
And,
Now just dying down a little bit as going through the motions.
Yes, because he is gonna go for 3 amigos.
Ooh. The classics from the Luchadors, the 3 amigos. 3 suplexes back to back. Can you do what Karrotov could not? Actually get some half decent hits out of it. Let's have a look. Can you give me, now, just bearing in mind, 3 amigos are a series of 3 suplexes. What kind
Yes.
of suplexes are you doing?
Well, let's see.
That's the question.
Oh, damn it. That's not where I needed it. I needed it here. Let's see. Results. Just a moment. I need to find it, and there's so many words of suplex
Yes.
in this. Lovely. Okay, here we go.
Why did you have to reference suplex so many times? Because it's a bloody suplex. Why the hell not? We need more, if anything.
Yeah, he is gonna go with the German suplex.
Oof. Classic German suplex, which involves you getting behind the opponent and doing the lift and the smash. Luckily, with him being in such a large stance with his hands up and arms right above his body, gives you the prime targeting necessary to wrap around his waist. Go for those German suplexes. Start me with suplex number 1.
So I believe it's do I get any minuses because he is so heavy, or
Well, you roll your attack. I'll let you know.
so that's
It's going to be a little tough. But the backflip kick to the
14.
face is going to help you out a little bit. 14, you said.
Yes.
Allow it. It's good. As you clutch, lift, he's a little bit tougher, but luckily, as I said, because he was still rattled by that backflip kick, it just gives you that little bit of momentum needed. Lift and smash him, back of his neck smacking onto the mat. Crowd piping up a little bit, as they love a good suplex. Who doesn't? The German suplex, I believe using cunning, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Stuff. So first suplex doing 8 points of damage. Very good. Now we go into suplex numero dos.
Yes.
Can we keep it up?
That's a 14 again.
Oh, very good. Very good. Another solid German. As you keep your clutch around him. Kind of using his body weight just to rotate you guys back to a standing position. As there's plenty of mat behind you. Which means plenty of room for another German suplex. Very nicely performed. Another 8 points of damage. Very good. But can we hit the trifecta? Can we get Free Amigo number 3 successfully? Have a look.
That's an 18.
Ooh, it's a hard one. As again, the body rotates. Karrotov being a little bit more dizzy in the head, which all the more makes your German suplexes that much easier to land off, as one last big shift of his body weight smacking against the floor behind you, equaling another big chunk of 8 points of damage. And Karrotov, as a result, now stuck in a downed position. Very well done. Anything else you wish to do?
I think that was my entire sequence.
Yeah.
Well, then Liam is just gonna be rotating himself in front of downed Karrotov and just keeping an eye out what he is gonna do next.
Okay, but fantastic. Prime yourself ready for counterattack. The sound of that. But does the crowd like the sound of it? Tash, what do the crowd currently think?
Well, the crowd seems to be feeling good about it, as it's Nate. Back to you.
They're pretty good about it. Pretty darn good. Crowd hyping up a little bit after those 3 German suplexes. You're even hearing them just going, cyber, 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 cyber. You feel like major chants of that, where you just have, like, you even have like a couple of people doing the back and forths of like, let's go Liam, let's go Carrot. You know, back to back against one another. Oh, the crowd are going wild, Michael. It's great. I love it. And we love it, all at the same time. But now it's Karrotov's go. Can he make the comeback of legends? Let's find out. Karrotov will spend half his move getting back to an up and standing position. Feeling a little bit rocky. Still standing on his 2 feet. Looking over at you, giving you a nice big grin. With the crowd cheering on as well, happy that Karrotov is feeling alright. And as that's happening, Belarussian Supreme is going to look in your general direction and going to do a thing as he puts his fist up into the air, rile that audience, becoming the center of attention. As he then takes that arm and runs up to you to go for a strong clothesline in an attempt to inflict some damage. Let's see how that goes. Which is, it is not that great. Not that great. It's only a 6 versus your AC.
That's a miss.
Oof. Big oof. It doesn't really clap that hard. If anything, you saw it coming. Maybe skiffs like the top of your ears. Drags them back a little bit further than they were supposed to, but that's about it. Not a lot. 3 points of damage. Yeah. Little scratch, if that. You people in the crowd being a bit disappointed, but still feeling the flow. They're hyped. They want Karrotov, Wrestling Supreme, to make a comeback only worthy of himself. But now he's behind you. And as he's behind you, he's going to do his best to try and do an interesting maneuver.
Mm-hmm.
You feel him grabbing you from behind around the waist as if he's going for a German suplex. Let's see how that goes. Bit of revenge, maybe. As that is a 14 versus your AC.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. Solid hit, but what feels like a German suplex isn't a German suplex at all. As you feel him clutch over your waist and lift you as if you're in the middle of a German suplex. But as you're halfway up, going over the top of his head, it's like as if he's able to reverse it in mid-flight, flipping you upside down and turning it into a sudden power bomb in front of him. The crowd erupting that little bit more as they're like, oh my god! What a whoa! Karrotov keeping you on your toes. Loving it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's have a looky. Do. Yeah, perfect. Right, so that will do a good amount of 6 points of damage to you.
Yes.
But as you have been powerbombed in such a way, you can't help but feel something strange about you.
Mm-hmm.
Not on the outside, but on the inside. It's like as if something's coursing through your veins, that's making you feel different. Weird. Roll me a toughness save.
Alrighty. That's a 6.
Oof. So with that 6, you suddenly feel a strange sensation come about you, as if you can't help but want to focus your attacks onto Karrotov, and everything you stand for suddenly going to one side, as Karrotov just seems like everything you hate in the world personified. You are now toxic.
Alright.
Every single attack you now make will focus Karrotov. It's a bit weird because it's a 1v1, but. Oh, this will last for 1d4 turns, so I will roll a d4 just so you know how many turns this lasts. Lasts for 3 turns.
Okay.
All of the opponent's attacks made against you during this time roll attacks with harm and deal harm damage.
Okay.
Bear that in mind as we go ahead. As it flips on over to your turn. Karrotov feeling like he can make a comeback.
Yes. And just a moment, I'll gotta check one thing. Let's see. That's a knee, elbow, and knee strike. Where's... I actually need to search it up again. Wait. Here we go. Yeah. I believe this, yes, this is it. But I need to find the specific time.
was going to say, did you need me to roll anything?
Pretty good, man.
Okay, cool.
Unless you do want to roll but go for it. Let's see. Absolutely see.
Okay. It's a 2.
Even though Belarussian Supreme Karrotov is much loved, they looked at this move and thought to themselves, this isn't usual Karrotov we're seeing. If anything, this is a bit scary, isn't it? You can see a couple of kids in the audience on the verge of being like, what's happening? He ain't the Karrotov I like. Mommy, why?
So, Liam is being like, I hate when my opponent tries to win with using dirty tricks. And he's actually gonna go with, wait a minute, double knee towards Karrotov.
Big double knees coming right at him. Roll me for it.
Yes, it's a normal because it's with cunning, and I'm using my hard and fast skill.
Oh, very good, very good. So it cuts itself out. Good.
And that is 11.
Well, you definitely throw a couple of knees in his general direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like as if you're charging into him. Knees, one of the hardest parts of the body, just going straight into Karrotov. You definitely feel a hit. But it's like as if Karrotov is just standing there. Like as if he's absorbed it and it's just felt nothing. You're on that level of impact. Leave double knees are cunning. Dead, yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. He still takes 4 points of damage, but he's just shaving it off as if it's nothing to make the card go.
4?
Ooh.
Because, wait a minute. Roll damage with your favor stat equal to your cunning per encounter, so it's 8.
Oh yes, because that would cancel it out. You're right. You're absolutely right. Good eye. Very good eye. I'll take that. A little bit more damage being dealt his way, but still acting as if it's nothing. Emphasis on the term acting.
Yes. Well, then Liam is gonna go for another to another part of his sequence, and it's going to be with a knee lift.
Ooh. Nice little bit of that. When a double knee doesn't quite work, why not just raise a single knee up in his general direction? Big strong knee. Right. Roll me the attack, please, Liam.
Yes. And that's, again, normal roll because of hard and fast.
Yep.
And that is 13.
You better get ready for a counterattack, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Go, Karrotov. And you, is the knee gonna strike, or is Karrotov gonna sneak in something special? Have a look. Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh, what did you get?
I rolled a 4.
Karrotov gets a 10.
Ooh.
Nice.
And as you raise your knee up to Karrotov, Karrotov sees you coming, and you just see his hand swiping in towards your face. Is it going to collide? Let's have a look and truly find out how good it's going to collide. Oh no!
Oh no.
You know how Karrotov had that counter attack opportunity?
Yes.
He screwed it
He
up.
rolled a 13. Or, oh no, not one.
So, as I said, you see him with his giant hand, or what seems to be giant, just coming into your general direction. And you're focused on his hand as you're raising your knee. Little does Karrotov know that he's focusing so hard on that strike, or that counter strike, that your knee is still raising at considerable speed and clocks him into the chin.
Damn.
Still managing to get through.
Yes.
I'm gonna count this as your fourth cunning in damage. So that is -8 damage towards
Yes.
him.
Yes.
Oh no, Karrotov.
Is it? It's my fourth. Then it's going to raise up to 12 because it rolls with favor.
Don't be too cheeky. For the sake of this, well, technically the harm attacks are still going through, so cancel itself out against.
Yeah. So yeah.
But close. I would have if that wasn't in effect, but you know.
Yes.
But with that strike, you notice where you are in the ring, quite close to the ropes. And as you collide with that knee strike on the Karrotov, oh no. Because of that sheer amount of will he put into that strike, he's been tumbled back. And like a classic move in the wrestling industry, he falls back onto the ropes and the ropes tangle around his huge arms, causing him to be trapped in the ropes. Oh no!
Oh no!
If in the audience getting a little bit more wild, thinking, oh no, oh no. What could this mean? Soon find out, but is that your full sequence? Because you did 2.
Yes, then it's my full sequence.
Okay. And you got nothing else?
Except it was a counter attack.
You initiate the
it was
original attack with your knee.
Yes.
That does count.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is my second. It was my second because first one was the double knee.
Yes.
Yeah.
You are correct. Close. Almost snuck in one, you dirty heel, you. Truly embracing the heel side. I love it.
Yes.
But now here's the problem with Karrotov. He's stuck in the ropes. He's going to have to power out of it, or else there's not a lot he's going to be able to do when he's stuck in those ropes, is it? No, can he do it? Let's have a look. Oh my lord.
Oh no.
Karrotov attempts with all his might to just force himself out of the ropes. And as he's putting more of his might into it, it's like the ropes are tightening around his arms that little bit more.
Oh no.
As Karrotov is now stuck in the ropes and unable to commit to his next attack. Leaving him wide open for a follow-up by Liam. As it quickly goes back to your turn.
Yes. Well, Liam is actually gonna go for old-fashioned dragon whip.
Oof. Dragon whip. Love it. It's like Cool Whip, only with dragons.
Yes.
Okay, grab your opponent's legs, spin it over, and kick them yourselves. Aha. Nice bit of a dragon whip. You do just that. Since he's stuck in the ropes, his legs are easy pickings. Go for it. It's absolutely great. It's like a field day for you. It's like, woohoo! Fun time. Weebies.
I believe because he's stuck, it's with favor.
In that way. Yes.
Or
It's like as if your toxicity has been drained out and you're finally able to feel the full strength of a fully advantaged attack.
yes. Then we add that. And it's a 19.
Oof! Big boy damage as you come on in with that dragon whip, smashing, or if we go into Nigel Thornberry, smashing into his legs, devastating him as he's stuck in those ropes, doing the favor in damage because he is trapped in that state, unable to do a lot to defend himself. Dragon Whip being a wits attack. So
Yes.
this dealing, I believe if I'm correct, 7 points of damage?
8.
8, correct. Very good. That brings him down to that. Okay. You notice the Karrotov is panting quite a bit. Stuck in that position is not one of his favourite strong suits.
Mm-hmm. And I believe, is there another attack
The
for me?
sequence, yep.
Yes. So then Liam will do a lovely thing. Because Karrotov is stuck on ropes, he is gonna go for a Superman punch.
Oof. Whack. Channeling the power of the most mightiest man on the planet. You just channel it all into your fist, charge it up, maybe even do a little bit of a run up and a jump as you just dive into him for that Superman punch.
And I believe it's with power, so it's only
It
plus
is
that.
indeed. But you do roll with favour, remember that. So you could get a
Oh,
good
right.
shot.
So that's a 6 with favor.
Oof.
That's a miss.
Superman, more like Lazy Man. As it looks
Yeah.
cool, but has none of the benefits. As
Yeah.
you slam on down, give him, if anything, it's like nip. That's what it feels
Yeah.
like anyway. As he only takes, well, bearing in mind you're rolling with favour, but the attack, not too good. Only deals 1 point of damage.
Yes.
Sad face. But he's still stuck in the ropes. He face.
Hmm?
Can he get out? Inquiring thing. But what does the crowd think? Interested face.
The crowd is thinking, this is fantastic, with an 11.
Oh, huge uproar. As the crowd are thinking, how's Karrotov going to get out of this? Oh god, he's stuck in the ropes. Mommy, Daddy, I don't want to see him loose. Come on, Karrotov. And you just see people in the crowd doing the full-on back and forth audio battle of let's go Carrot, let's go Liam, let's go Carrot, let's go Liam. Proper full-on shouty. There's a war, there's an actual war going on in this audience right now. But there can still only be one winner in this ring. Oh lord, we go over to Karrotov's turn. And as we dip on over to Karrotov's turn, he is still stuck in those ropes. It's not looking good. Can he finally get out? Let's roll and find it. It's no good. I actually mean that.
Oh.
He actually rolled so bad. Karrotov channeling the energy of the crowd around him. You see him just prop one leg up, pop the other leg up, trying to push and pull and unweave and untighten, and he snaps back. Oh no! Has he found his weakness? Has he been stopped? Well, according to Delir in chat, he has not, as his failure becomes perfection, and he is able to snap out of the ropes. Crowd erupting in approval, which is absolutely amazing. How will Karrotov strike back? Easy, with a strike. What kind of strike? A punch in your general direction.
Mm-hmm.
How good is this punch? Let's find out. Oh god. He's a little bit winded. It took a lot of strength to get out of those ropes.
Mm-hmm.
And he deals a 6 versus your AC.
No.
Oof. Big oof. Tries going for the
Uh,
punch. You feel it coming at you, but it's just going to come at you and go nowhere.
Yeah, that's less than half my AC.
Oh, yes. So it only deals 1 point of damage to you, sadly.
Yes.
A little bit of a scuff, if that.
Yeah. Little bit like I scuffed him
Very true.
earlier.
Very true. Very, very true. But what's he going to do after that? Well, he is going to do his very best and wind up his fist, jumping into the air as a hare can. Some may call this a meteorite falling down from the heavens as he channels his power into the punch to show you what a real Superman punch is like if he hits it. Let's hope he does, for God's sake. Ladies and gentlemen, there are times during a live stream where you notice there are problems. Some may say it's technical, some may say it's personal. In my case, the problems I'm having, the dice don't bloody like me this evening.
Oh.
As Karrotov has rolled a 1.
Damn.
And as he goes to strike down, like the meteor falling from heaven, it's like as if he completely veers off course, smashes into the ring, causing a ripple effect that rocks the ring and even a couple of rows of the audience at the same time. But he racks the ground so hard, he actually deals a few points of damage to himself because of how hard that is. Knocking him down. But wait a minute. What's this? The there in chat comes in again. Giving Karrotov a chance. Push. Dream. It seems as if that Superman punch was not enough. As it did miss you. But did it? As with the momentum of coming down to the mat, fooling you to think that he landed inappropriately, it swings upward into a sudden uppercut, smashing you into your chin. Clash. Woof. Keep breathing hard.
I can hear it from Tash.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, she's getting hype. It's hype.
Yes.
Hype breathing.
I'm
What it
getting
is.
hype. I will mute my mic, so, yeah.
It's teaching the
Yeah.
audience how to breathe properly because it's very important. Very, very important.
Yes.
Don't forget to breathe, ladies and gentlemen. Very important. So he swings up with that mighty uppercut towards your face, dealing 9 points of damage.
Okay.
A very strong man. He's still got that power left inside of him, but will it last long enough? Liam, back to you. What are you going to do about
And
this?
Liam, is Karrotov still in down position?
No, he's all good.
Okay. Then Liam is just gonna go with the old school elbow smash.
Alrighty. Nice little bit of an elbow smash, smashing in his face. Nice. You swing in with your elbow, planning to smash, colliding into him like a sledgehammer. But does it land? Roll me an attack, please. With your cunning.
Yeah. With my cunning and also with my favor.
Oof. Go. Go.
And it is going to be a 16.
It's a hit. It strikes in quite hard as it smashes directly into Karrotov, rocking him from head to toe, causing some bones to shake wildly inside of him. As that will deal The 12 points of damage, is that?
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. And as you smash into him, that brute force of your elbow just demandingly taking control. You feel it impact so hard that Karrotov just seems to let loose of his whole body. Losing himself. Like a tree in a forest being chopped down. Timber falls down to the mat, colliding with it, laying down flat. Do you wish to attempt a pinfall?
Yes.
Here we
Indeed.
go. You climb on top of him. Referee's close by, sliding in, checking the shoulders are in place. Everything's all good to go. Karrotov, because he's down 2, losing his HP, already has 1 minus against him. He has to successfully get the kick out 2 times. Else this is all over. Ian wins. Let's have a look. First roll, please. This is where your perfect hits will not count, ladies and gentlemen. They do not count towards pin saves.
Yes,
The
so
referee's already in, going,
I think
1! Is the crowd.
1d12. Is it?
Oh yeah, for me.
Oh,
So I'm doing
yeah.
pin saves.
Yes.
It goes 1! Already crowd just simmering down that little bit. Wondering, is this the end of our carrot-loving friend? 2! More silence. Dwindles on the horizon. More and more people start thinking, God, that's it? Is this the end? Last roll to determine. 3! Ding, 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 ding. The bell rings. The crowd begin to erupt as the match is over with a gigantic smash of an elbow against furry flesh. The winner of this match is none other than the British Strongstyle Champion, showing how Strongstyle goes. It is, of course, Liam Cyber O'Reilly.
Yes.
The crowd are going mental, but did they like it? Tash, one last crowd roll, please.
Alrighty, let me get the dice. It is a 7.
They're half and half. Very, very split. Very split amongst the audience. Slightly more are behind you. Slightly more of the crowd are still really behind you, digging the match. You notice a few people in the crowd just really hyped that it was so good. Rooting you on, hoping all goes well in the next one. Whilst you got another part of the crowd that were die-hard Karrotov fans. Devastated. They can't trust you. They know those dirty antics you went on with. They're skeptical. They're skeptical. They love a good match, but don't like a good heel. Yeah. It'll be hard to win those over next time. But even with the half and half, there can only be one winner, and that is you.
Yes.
As referee lifts your arm, people, crowd, erupting that little bit extra as he does. Crowd simmer down that little bit. You notice Karrotov twitching, attempting to get back onto his feet.
Mm-hmm.
Like to do anything of this time?
Trying, of course, because Liam wanted to do the honorable thing. He is gonna give a hand to Karrotov and help him up.
Hey,
Try to help him up.
roll me a power check, please.
Yes. And it's a 7.
Okay. It's a bit of hard work. It's a little bit of hard work. It puts a little bit of strain on your back and on your knees. But luckily, Karrotov is still accepting of the help. So it's not as bad. As you work with him, lifting him up onto his feet. Crowd getting more cheerful. A lot more of those guys were a bit iffy, just being like, okay. This is helping me. That's fine. We'll let him off. As you help him up to his feet, you can hear him heavily breathing as he slightly turns over to you. Just goes, "You put Karrotov through ringer. Like a crazy person striking with iron bar. You are strong. Possibly even supreme. I thank you for great match, my friend. And wish you good luck in your future adventures."
Thank you for an honorable match. Even though I found the little thing you did a little bit seedy, but a great match indeed.
He chuckles a little bit as he looks in your general direction and just goes, "What can I say? We both had to do what we had to do to win. Don't think I did not clock on to any of your cheeky tactics, my friend. We all have to do things sometimes that we may regret later. Oh,
That
one
is
thing
very
though,
true.
I am very thankful for the match. I will give you something special. Bear with me."
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the side of the ring that he entered, having enough strength to do it on his own, climb out of the ring, and open up one of the steel cages of carrots. As he grabs a carrot, chucks it over to you, and he says to you, "Just remember, my friend, there are many ways to get big and strong and become supreme in this land. But the only way is to eat carrot and become strong like Karrotov Supreme."
I do keep that in mind. As Liam just grabs the carrot from the air.
You just grab it. It's a nice.
Yep.
It's slightly bigger than your ordinary carrot. Like this is a genetic freak of a carrot. You can feel the weight of it, and it's equal to like a 3-pound dumbbell.
Damn.
So imagine a huge steel case of these things. Just like, holy god, this is Karrotov? Damn.
Yeah.
He gives you a bow as a sign of respect as he walks off, leaving his carrots behind because I don't think he has enough strength to lift those back. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
But as you're walking back to the trailer, Bob down the ramp giving you an applause as you're walking upwards, congratulating you for the job well done. There's something you should know about this carrot. This carrot isn't just any carrot. This is a special carrot that can only be found in a very specific area of Russia. These carrots have been developed in such a way to definitely assist with building body mass, while at the same time giving you all the healthy nutrients you could ever need to become a super being. Make note of this. If you were to bite into that carrot, and I will tell you that carrot is good enough for 5 bites. 5 big bites. If you were to take a bite out of this carrot, you would have your strength go to 6.
Nice.
For 1d4 turns after taking a bite. You can definitely see why they call him Belarussian Supreme if he's been eating these bad boys all day, every day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm lifting him. You're coming back over, Bob's giving you a helping hand. You're a little bit scuffed, but you're not feeling too bad. As you get back into the trailer opens up. Erg's there, who's been watching it over in the trailer, recovering after his match with Eric Dance because it was a pretty hard one. He's giving you a standing ovation as well out of respect, giving you 2 big thumbs up. as you're looking over to you and just going, well done, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
But still, there's no sign of Thaddeus.
Mhm.
As we go down into the Dastardly Cave. Thaddeus, what is going on down there?
Thaddeus has just finished writing something. And he puts a piece of paper with writing on inside an envelope. Lays it on the sort of desk that he has been contemplating all the dastardly deeds and things. And with a grin, he will simply, and with a grin, he will simply walk up to like where he entered from his dastardly cave and simply ascend to the surface.
Right. You ascend up there. Liam's just freshly walked in. Erg looking onward. A little bit disappointed that you weren't there watching.
Before we continue, Liam actually nods to Ugg, and then he walks into a bathroom, and he actually changes his mask.
Yeah. Good move. Okay, you're taking a bit of a shower breather, changing over your masks, having a good wash. Much needed after a tough fight.
Yes.
As you're doing that.
And it is called the Mask of Old Times.
Hey. Switched it out. Stuff. As you're like finishing off in the shower, new mask freshly on. Kind of like an inverted version of a mask you currently have. So instead of it being black with purple motif, it's kind of like bright purple with black motif. It's all switched over. And Thaddeus rises up, one there, just looking on as yes, now here. Out of a question though,
yes.
Are you dressed in Wilbur or are you dressed in Thaddeus?
I'm dressed in Thaddeus.
Oh, okay. And as you are, Erg just looks on, a little bit disappointed, a little bit peeved, as he just goes, I know you were probably focusing down there, but showing support to your friends would have been.
Well, in response to that, Thaddeus will just slow clap. From the looks of things, both of you have won your matches. And as sad as it was for me to not be there to give you your support, a great villain always has to contemplate dastardly plans. But I congratulate you both, nevertheless.
Also, this is one of the matches I actually won honestly, without any underhanded business.
Of course. A real goody two-shoes like yourself wouldn't resort to such underhanded tactics when you have the admiration of the crowd. Well, if you don't... No, well, if you'll excuse me, I have a rabbit I need to hunt down and sort out. You're more than welcome to watch. Or not. Either way, I don't really care. For this may be the last time that you'll be witnessing such supremacy in the ring. And with that, he will walk out. And with that, he will walk out of the changing room. Or whatever.
Right. Just head out there.
I mean, he'll find like a place where he can be hidden until his dramatic entrance, but...
Yeah, That's fine. On the ramp on your way down, because you go underneath part of how the crowd setup is and part of the stairs. It's perfectly dark enough so that if you wanted to hide yourself, have a moment to yourself before you went out there, or prepare, dare I say, before you went out there, you can.
Okay.
Most definitely.
Okay.
Bob comes out of the trailer with you, more so because he feels as if, out of obligation, he's got to support everyone that comes out. And as we head to the ramp, crowds just about simmering down after the epic clash, Karrotov versus Cyber O'Reilly. You notice something that's a bit weird. Doesn't seem to really affect anything. Like, it's not like hurting you in any way. It's not hurting anyone in the audience. You notice a single person in the audience that catches your eye. And it's a person that just stands out because you're in an entire arena of farm folk. People that are wearing like their denim dungarees. They're like they're denim on denim on denim. Their patchwork sewn up by mama jackets and t-shirts.
Mm.
And yet you see a mysterious person in a thick brown cloak. Hood over his head, completely covering his face. That you just see him looking on. And he catches your attention because he completely stands out. But as you look at him, you notice he's looking in your general direction as if he's staring directly at you.
Mm. Okay.
Something to keep in mind.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
And with that being done, an announcer quickly jumps into the ring with a big voice amplifier because there is no sound system here really. As he's calling out to the audience, saying, "Now it is time for your main event." Everybody going nuts as soon as they hear that the main event's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Can we see a new king of the barnyard? And at the same time, crown ourselves a brand new Ohio State champion. Without being rolled up at a little bit extra burning heat. Looking forward to what's going to be a righteous clash. As we dwindle down that little bit, the announcer just goes, "Our first opponent, coming all the way from..." Actually, I don't know where this guy comes from. Like he's like as if he's got notes with him, but they're not telling him a lot about you. Weighing... Oh, apparently I don't have that either. Who gave me this card? What do you mean you don't know anything about this guy? You kind of hear that when it's like he's got his voice amplified to one side. He's like, "What the heck are you talking about, man? Gave me these cards like 5 minutes ago. What?"
What?
As he just goes back up, just saying, "From parts unknown, weighing it I don't bloody well know. Standing at exactly, what do you mean you don't know his height? He is known as the Dastardly One, the #1 contender for the Ohio State Championship. His name's Dr. Thaddeus the Dastardly." As he just points down the ramp in your general direction. But how are you entering the ring? Or what are you doing pre-ring entrance into ring entrance?
Well, I don't know whether they have smoke machines. If not, then I can always use a smoke bomb.
They have like mini smoke machines where they can just push a button with. A little basic, but they do.
Okay. So, as the smoke envelops the entrance of where Thaddeus would be coming from, you hear a dastardly voice echoing around the arena through the speakers the following: With a twirl of my moustache and the flick of my cape, a tip of my hat, there is no escape. For you are dealing with the meanest nasty. I am Dr. Thaddeus, the Dastardly! While he is saying this, there is a kind of like very quick, upbeat marimba playing with like the theme song that I gave to you like,
It's
on the
like
time. It's and then as it comes to the end of that like sort of xylophone marimba like melody, the music kicks up with an electro swing style electro swing style with like more or less the same chords playing like underneath like the marimba xylophone thing, but yeah, it shows the dastardly villainous side of Dr. Thaddeus as he flicks his cape, clearing the smoke, and bursts open in the most flamboyant way that you can possibly imagine, and tipping his hat, he marches straight towards the stage. Well, stage, ring, yes, marches straight towards the ring. He jumps onto the ring, over the ropes, and like again removes his hat from his head, gives a bow, pops it back on his head, and just walks around the ring like he owns it. Like, I am the king of this ring, and I will take the title off this Chase Highwind.
Very nicely done. Liam, roll me a crowd check. See how the crowd react to this entrance.
Let's see.
Please.
That's a 7.
Say it's good.
Okay, it's pretty good. The crowd are quite interested in this. Not a lot of people actually know about you because you're quite unknown. Out of all the people that have been in front of them, they've had champions, well-known faces from around the world, and then you. So some of them need to be impressed a little bit, but the ones that are impressed and like the flamboyant entrance, they're like, "Whoa, all right, this is the number one contender. Okay, cool, interesting. Let's go." Well, you got some diehards in the audience just going, "Is this a rip-off? I paid here to see a wrestler, not some midget." You're always going to get people like that.
Yeah. He don't care. He don't care.
Yeah,
He absorbs good and bad like vibes from the audience. He's loving it.
And as you're loving it, the audience then suddenly hear a song that they are familiar to hearing as their cheers are starting to erupt. For anyone interested and you want to find the theme tune of Jace Highwind as he enters the ring, you can search up the song Coming Down by Big Spring. Great tune anyway, but it's a great track for him for the name. And as it kicks off with the initial guitar riff, you can envision, you don't really see anyone down any of the ramps, which is strange, because normally at this point you would at least see a silhouette of someone, and then the drums kick in, and then all of a sudden, as those drums are kicking in, bearing in mind that at this point during the Barnyard Bash, nighttime has started to slightly fall in. And there was some basic lighting as you were entering, so people did see you come in. When the drums hit in and then the big guitar riff of the song strikes down, big fog lights just light up and illuminate the arena as the crowd just start going nuts, knowing who's about to enter the ring. And as the lyrics of the song start to come on down, you start seeing the silhouette turning into the lit up look of Jace Highwind, this cocky Loplan with his long ears stroked back like slick hair stroked back, wearing a big oversized pair of glasses, blacked out of course, with a huge fur coat over him. And as he's walking down the ring, he's got his arms over two scantily clad Loplan females that are hyping up the crowd on either end, getting them really excited about the fact that this is the champ. The champ just looking like he is on top of the world. No cares to be had. And as he comes on down, the girls split away from him for a second, rotating around him and taking his coat off, revealing his top. His top half, that is just his bare fur. Him wearing a pair of gloves, fingers protruding through them. His wrestling tights that go from his waist all the way down his legs, down to his boots, and a pair of knee pads. His tights beating high wind down them with a tornado spiraling up. As he looks at the ring, climbs up one of the sides of it, and he puts one leg through as if he's coming through to the ring. Before he steps all the way through, he leans his head back out, looking into the crowd, just yapping them on, sticking an arm out and being like, yeah, look at me, I'm the king of the world. As he's wearing that championship belt round his waist with pride. Climbing into the ring and immediately jumping on top of one of the top ropes, with the championship taken off of his waist into his hands as he sticks it up into the air. Crowd completely erupting into huge applause as the Ohio State Champion has officially pronounced himself. As he jumps down, passes the championship belt over to the referee, takes his glasses off, and as he closes the sides of his glasses, he goes as if he's giving them over to the girls, just stops and looks at them for a second, chucking them in your direction.
Okay. Do I need to do anything?
Not necessarily. They don't necessarily hit you. He just chucks them in your direction, as if to think glasses are trash anyway, by not going to someone else's trash.
Is there a microphone nearby, or?
This is the right kind of question to ask you.
It's a proper promo.
The music's dying down as the hype is rising. Referee's holding onto the belt, ready to stick it up, but before he does, you grab a microphone. Time to say your piece.
Whoa! Looks like a magician is missing their rabbit for their magic trick. I better give him a call to say I found it. When I'm done with you, maybe I'll make you the assistant to a magic trick I have up my sleeves. Yeah.
He's looking at you. The crowd are like, thinking, oh heck, he's got a pair of lungs and a tongue with him. Heck, he's not afraid.
He's got walls.
Jace Highwind is just like, he looks at the ref and just goes, wait, I've got this. Goes on over to the girls, but of course they have a microphone for him. Of course they do. Pass the microphone over to Jace. Drapes grabs a mic and just goes, a magician, huh? I don't need a magician for the style of magic I bring to the ring, buddy boy. Last time I checked, I don't think you need anything. Offer maybe a few boxes so you can at least stand the same height as I am.
Well, at least I don't need any ladies or anyone to make a bit of a show of myself.
Let's make this
Yeah.
interesting. Roll me a d12.
Oh no.
Add your appeal onto it.
What is that? Okay, let me see what my appeal is. Where is it? I'm actually really scared. Okay, D12 and appeal. 15.
Hey. Ooh, okay, you actually did really good.
Uh-huh.
With that promo, the crowd are more so on your side at this moment. As Jace sees the crowd quickly reacting to your comeback to him, and Jace getting a little bit peeved as he's trying to calm them down. And as he's trying to calm them down, he's looking over at you and just going, "Hey guys, it's fine. Hey, it's all good. Hey, you know what? You show your love and admiration for this contender right here. Even I'll show my love and admiration for him. Once I beat the living crap out of him and forced him to kiss my shoe."
Okay.
Do you have a rebuttal?
I mean, I'm wondering whether to make this more. I'm wondering whether to make like his sort of threats, like of making sure that none of us wrestle again, like because of like beating us that hard, public or a little private.
Ooh. Up to you. You have the knowledge.
Well, it's one thing to threaten me that I would never step into another ring again and fight. But to do the same for my comrades. Let's just say that's rather classless, and I'm going to have to give you a little bit of a lesson in class.
Roll another one, please.
Oh no. Yeah, that's a 6. Fuck.
Okay,
It
you know what?
failed me.
You actually still did better than Jace.
Oh wow. Shit.
Jace is rolling terribly. let me mark that down again.
Okay.
So with that, even more of the crowd getting riled up that little bit more. Even more of them. Just being at your beck and call. Even the Stanley-clad Lopland girls trying to win over the crowd with how hard and sexy they look. It's just not doing it. Jace is losing the audience already. How is this happening? Jace,
Well.
out of frustration now, is just looking at you, thinking to himself, "You know what, kid? Take the glasses, take the praise, take these stupid idiots in the crowd." Ooh. As we just hear a chorus of boos rolling in. As he looks back at you and just goes, "You can take anything you want. Anything and everything. But the one thing you're not walking away with today, the only thing you're never gonna ever walk away with, is that belt right there. My belt. The belt. True champion in the making. Because it all starts with this. First Ohio State, then Nationals, then I take over the world, baby. Woo!" You have a rebuttal to that.
No. Oh fuck. Now I have lost my train of thought. God damn it. Yeah.
Every time.
Just focus on this match, my boy, and then you can take that belt back. If you can.
Roll one last time with your...
Ah, snap. Oh, that's even worse! Shit! That's not good at all.
Oh no. By not good,
That's
what
not
do you mean?
good at all. Oh, that's not good at all.
Damned.
That's a that's a 1.
Oh no.
It's a 1.
Oh boy!
Yeah, I've lost it. I've lost it. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Even though some of the crowd are leaning back towards Jace, the majority is still on your side. You have won this promo off.
Wow.
And as winning this promo off, Jace is still frustrated that you've got this much of a crowd backing you up. And as a result, whatever you roll for your initiative, because I still don't have a better name for it yet, coming soon.
Okay. Okay.
You actually get to roll it twice and go with the highest number.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking
I'm
of
cool
which,
with that.
let's get that underway. What happens?
I am remembering things about Thaddeus, the dastardly. What do I do?
Do the thing I was meant to do.
Do,
Last
do, do,
time
do.
I did the thing.
Okay. Okay, I don't have anything for, but I will use my masked power. So D4 shenanigans. So I can use the masked power twice.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you can roll a 1d4 at the beginning. That number represents how many times you can roll damage with your favorite stat for this encounter. Excuse me. Pardon me. But now it's time for initiative.
Yeah,
And it's a D12, correct?
it is. Remember, you get 2 rolls of it and you get to go with the highest.
I'll take the 6. Even though it's not great.
Alright. Crowd bustling in anticipation, looking forward to the match ahead as we have our main event. Jace Highwind, the Ohio State Champion, going toe-to-toe against Dr. Thaddeus the Dastardly. Is it going to be a dastardly encounter, or is Thaddeus going to be riding the high wind out of here and not taking a championship with him? There's only one way to find out, and that's to tune in next time to the next grueling episode of Ring Warriors. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yes.
I did that. Oh, but good fun. Did you guys enjoy it? Good session?
Yeah,
Yes.
I certainly enjoyed myself.
Oh, lovely stuff. Well done to Liam. Good victory against Karrotov. Really good
Yes.
stuff. So like I said to the people in chat, the X marks will have some new things you can do in Ring Warriors coming soon. There may also be some point adjustments coming soon as well, so keep an eye out. But in the meantime, if you have enjoyed this installment of Ring Warriors and you want to tune in for even more of the most explosive game on the planet, as well as some more live streaming fun times, and also chilling out and playing with some like-minded explosive individuals, even joining in with testing Ring Warriors yourself, come on down to the Discord server. Information down the panels, down in the description wherever you're watching this later on. On top of that, you can also follow, subscribe, and all that fun jazz wherever you may be, so you do not miss out on any of the explosive fun times happening throughout the week with yours truly and friends. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be when you are watching this in your day. That is goodbye from my wrestling players.
Bye-bye.
Good night and goodbye. See you next
Goodbye
time.
from yours truly. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Stay explosive. We'll be seeing you time. Au revoir.